Hi there everyone, and I have one more very interactive chess game to show you, this time between Emanuel Lasker and Vasja Pirc. Pirc is also famous because of the Pirc defense, and he was the 5 times Yugoslav chess champion, which was not an easy success. It was not something easy to achieve. Yugoslavia chess championship was quite tough back in the day. So the Pirc defense is named after him. So a pretty strong chess player who also made some important contributions to the opening theory. And Emanuel Lasker was the aging former world chess champion. So this chess game was played in 1935 in Moscow, Russia. And Lasker, of course, lost his title way back in 1921 to Jose Raul Capablanca. And he won the title from Wilhelm Steinitz in 1894, of course, and one of the greatest chess players of all times. Even though he was aging, he was still a force to be reckoned with at this time, a force of nature. So let's see what happened. We have e5, c5 by Pirc, the 5 times Yugoslav chess champion. So knight to f3, knight to c6, d4. So we have the Sicilian defense and open Sicilian. So knight to f6, knight to c3, d6. And we are going to the Scheveningen territory of the Sicilian defense. Castling, a6, bishop up, queen up, developing the pieces. And we see knight to a5. Instead of knight to a5, which was undeveloping move, bishop to e7 would be more appropriate, and that was the most popular move in this position, and black is ready to castle. But we see knight to a5 and then f4. Lasker wants to open some lines, attacking the bishop, and then Lasker simply captures the knight, and this gives Lasker some time to open the f-file. So f takes on e6, and then it is white to move. Lasker unleashes an incredible attack. Rook takes on f6, smashing in with the rook, sacrificing the exchange, and then the damage has been done. You can see that black is lacking behind in the development, and Lasker sacrificed the exchange, but he has the attack and he is ahead in the development. We have check and king to d8, and then Lasker is infiltrating with his queen, and this looks very dangerous. But what happens if trying to defend with king to e7? Then can you see what white can play here? Then knight to f5, that's check. And if capturing the knight, the other knight is going to join the party. So king to d8 doesn't work because of bishop to b6, king to d7, queen to f7. And basically black is getting checkmated by force. And there is no defense. Incredible stuff. So knight to f5 and then knight check, and you can see that there is no sensible defense in here, in this position. So if king to e6, then checking the king with the queen, as you can see, and how to defend with the bishop, then we take the bishop checkmate. And if king to d7, then knight to b6 is going to fork the king and the queen. Also queen to f7 should be winning for white. Okay, so rook takes on f6, pawn takes rook, and then check, king to d8, and infiltrating with the queen, bishop to d7. And then Lasker is checking the king and then capturing the rook. But you might also ask what happens if defending like this, then knight to f5, threatening checkmate. And also if capturing the knight, we can capture the queen. But most importantly, this is opening the bishop as well. There are so many threats, so most importantly threatening checkmate, and the bishop is coming, there is no defense. So if something like defending with the rook, then we have check, and then rook to d1. And how to defend rook takes, the bishop is pinned. Actually there is no defense in here. So amazing stuff. We have king to d8 and then queen to f7. Bishop to d7, and Lasker simply captures, forking the king and the rook. But we have bishop to h6. Now white has to be careful. How should white play here? Let's not slurp the coffee. Sorry for doing that sometimes. Okay. Lasker played knight takes in between move, and this is much more appropriate than capturing the rook. And then he captured the rook. Okay, Pirc captured the bishop with check, but this is too much because in this position Lasker has the exchange, plus he has 2 extra pawns. He basically punished his opponent brutally for not castling, for playing an undeveloping move, and he is hunting the king with the most spectacular way. So we have queen to h5, as you can see, after sacrificing the exchange, and everything is falling apart. So after this move, after moving the king, black resigned. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with more interactive chess games. Just stay safe, take care, and bye bye.